When is the right time to pull your souls? I don't know. Let's talk about it.
Shoot him, Kevin.
Hello everybody, I'm Roadblock, and this is a Raid Shadow Legends video. So this video comes to me directly from a member of our community, been a member of the community for a very long time, has since become a member of my clan. So shout out to Icky Ray, because he asked me, he has a very large collection of mortal soulstones and immortals, and asked me, but he's been hoarding them, when is the best time to pull your soul? Now we have this event going on right now, and normally you would think that pulling your souls to get a void legendary champion is a good time. Now I have seen some preview videos today of how good is this champion exactly. There were some parts of the kit that looked impressive. I don't like the way the kit reads. I'm not going to go too deep because this is not a video about this guy. But Con Branchbreaker here is rated 4.5 stars on Hell Hades, so take that as you will. I question the usefulness, to be completely honest. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what I think about the champion. This was not something that was worth me spending my souls on, right? That's because the rewards outside of the fragments are not that great. One legendary book, no shards, one epic book, a rare book, which really nobody needs. I mean, my challenge account 2 months in, I didn't need rare books anymore. So, get that out of there. I just didn't feel like the rest of the rewards here were worth it. If there's a mythical book in here, maybe I reconsider, right? Maybe I don't go for all the fragments. Maybe I don't go for the void legendary, but there might have been some better rewards in there that would be more fulfilling to the spending of my resources. Stop right there. Click the link in the description right now to get a free legendary Elenaril and 3 free amazing epics as you level up. Here are the exact steps that you need to follow. Step 1, log out of Plarium Play on PC and uninstall. Step 2, click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Step 3, launch raid and complete the tutorial. Step 4, go to your inbox and claim your first champ. Here we go. You'll find Elenaril here, as well as Uugo at level 10, Tagoar at level 20, and Rector Drath at 30. Don't forget to use the promo code Supreme6 to get yourself the awesome Supreme Galek. And if you play for 7 days, you'll get a 3rd legendary Alice. This is an amazing account start in Raid. So click on my link right now and follow the steps. He raised a great question in his question. Do we wait until boosted chances? Do you wait until better reward tournaments or events? I think the answer lies kind of somewhere in the middle. The reality is that the chances that you pull a soul from that you really want from a mortal soulstone or an immortal soulstone or even an eternal, the odds are just so low. Even with the wish list, the odds are so terribly low that you're going to get the soul that you want. The better way to get souls, like my 6-star Harima here, was not pulling it randomly from the altar, but rather buying them from the soul merchant as they popped up. This is my recommendation for anybody looking to get a soul. If you have your best champion and you say, I want a soul on that guy, provided they are not a mythical, because mythical souls do not show up in here, make that decision. Say, I want a soul for this guy. This is the champion I'm going to chase and get a soul on every day. I will I will look in the soul merchant every day, and if a soul for this champion is in there, I will buy it. And that's what I did for Harima, right? I said Harima is that champion for me, and anytime I see their soul, I'm going to go for it. End of story. And that's how I had the 6-star Harima soul. I did not pull it from a soulstone. Now that's my approach. I don't know that that's completely correct. You may have a different approach. That's valid. You are welcome to go and play the account however you choose. This is my approach. I'm simply sharing it with my community so you guys can maybe have an idea for an answer to this question that Icky did not have an answer for, right? And so I look at these as resources. And when do I want to spend these resources? Well, I want to spend them when I gain a benefit from them. So this Deck of Fate event, I don't consider to be valuable enough for me to pull my soul. However, if there was an opportunity that provided better rewards, I would be willing to pull my souls and, potentially get a mythical book or more legendary books or a primal shard. It depends on the rewards. And I think that's going to be my answer, right? Pull when the rewards are worth it to you. Now, some of you may look at this guy and say, he's worth it to me. He is a void legendary. I need them. I'm pulling all my souls. Great. I hope he works out for you. I hope he is better than I think. He might be better than I think. It's very likely that he is, but he just did not impress he just didn't impress me, unfortunately. But and there have been tournaments where I even went so far as to get some Eternals and get some Immortals and do a lot of pulling for, because I really liked the rewards in the tournament and I wanted to go for them. So it's all relative to what you're looking to do on your account. But I think the best approach, in my opinion, is to use these as resources based on the rewards. This is not, in my opinion, the best way to get souls for your champion. Not unless you're spending large amounts of money and getting lots of opportunities. I don't spend money on soulstones. I don't think I ever will spend money on soul. Well, okay, that's not entirely true. On the main account, I think I've spent a small amount of money. If I think even to get my Harima soul, I think I was just a few of the eternal soul essences away. And so I think I had to aim for some higher souls. So I think I pulled like some immortals or bought some immortals or eternals for, maybe like 20, 30 bucks or something like that. I can't remember. It wasn't a big spend, but I do remember when I went for the Harima, I did that. And you'll notice that my soul collection is empty as well, because anything above 4 stars back then, I've since gained a few new souls, was expunged so that I could get these what are they called? The Eternal Soul Coins, okay? Because from a 3-star, you don't get the Eternals, you get the Immortals. But 4-star and higher, you get Eternal. So that was why a lot of my 4 stars were gone, including a few Mythicals. Don't tell anybody. But I really wanted the 6-star soul on Harima, and that was my priority. So now I have a new priority, and that is going to be my goal. I always forget who that priority is. I need to write it down, but I have a priority, I promise you guys. Yeah, so that's my account, or that's my strategy, my approach to it, and I hope that helps you guys, right? I think that it's a good, fair approach. I do like pulling souls, and because, it's a gacha game inside of a gacha game, right? And we all like to gamble, but mostly I'm looking for getting some value on the soul pulling investment beyond just the very, very low chance that I actually pull something that I need. And if you would have seen my soul collection, I'm not logged in on my free to play, which has a deep soul collection as well. But, my soul collection was all the way down here, and none of them were providing any value to the champions that I had on my roster. So, it's difficult to get a good soul from pulling soulstones. It just truly is. And the other thing that I really like about when they do the bonus chances, whether it's on Immortals or Mortals, or, they kind of switch it up a lot, and I don't really track it, but it's really beneficial when you can pull a 6-star mythical soul. First of all, it's the only way you can get your mythical souls, but second of all, those 6-star mythical souls sell for 2 Eternals. So on the free-to-play challenge, I don't think I got this on video, unfortunately, but on the free-to-play challenge, I got it on a stream, actually, but I don't know if anybody ever wants to clip that and let me know, or find out what video that was in. I would love you for future reference. But I actually used an Eternal Soulstone, or no, I pulled a 6-star mythical soul. I sold it for 2 Eternals, pulled those 2 Eternals, got another 6-star mythical soul and was able to pull another 2 Eternals, right? So, and maybe it's a 5-star mythical soul and 1 Eternal. I don't remember exactly, but I was able to really like get a bunch of points for a tournament and get an advantage from that. So that was a really cool event. That's rare, right? Few and far between that stuff's going to happen. So I say pull when it's beneficial to you and if it's something that's worthwhile to you. If you think that this champion is worth it, I would pull. I would, right? I don't have enough soulstones to go for it anyways, which is part of the deterrent. But furthermore, since I would not be pulling, since I don't have enough soulstones, I would not be pulling for anything other than the extra rewards, and these extra rewards are kind of crap compared to obviously the champion. And I understand that's probably why they're crap, because they're offering you a void legendary. You know, they're not gonna give you a void legendary and a mythical tome, right? That's a little nutty. So I would love it if they did, but less likely that we would see something like that. So we'll call that a video, kind of a shorty, right? Kind of a short little video, but I wanted to answer that question. I'm thinking, let me know in the comments, guys. I am thinking about bringing back the question block series. That was an old series that I used to do where I would respond to comments in videos, specifically people that wanted their questions answered. So if you guys want to see me bring back question block, getting tongue-tied today, I think my editor probably took them out, let me know in the comments if you want me to bring that back. Maybe make it a monthly series instead of a weekly series, and we can get some questions in there answered. I'm also planning on getting a lot of challenge or takeover content where I'm going to be taking over people's accounts and trying to give advice and stuff like that. So I have to get my own schedule figured out a little bit. Puppy is getting close to being potty trained, but we are not there yet. I still am not getting much sleep. So, you know, we got to figure that stuff out. But either way, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. If you are new here, please consider subscribing, as it is huge help to me. I am making a push for 5,000 subscribers. But I also want to say thank you for watching. Even if you don't subscribe, I still appreciate the view. Please consider liking the video too. I don't shout that out nearly enough. I should more. But yeah, I appreciate everybody for hanging out with me today. I hope this helped you, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Take care.